Hey good people, and welcome back to the channel. In a few moments, I'm going to share an unpopular opinion from the BET show, All the Queen's Men. And in this video, my goal is to simply present an opinion that many people may not initially agree with, but the longer I talk, the more people I plan to win over. And this is because I can be quite the persuasive guy. But without any further delay, feel free to sit back, buckle up, and agree or disagree with what I'm about to say. The TV show All the Queen's Men came out in 2021, and it stars Eva Marcille as Madam. Now, Madam is the owner of an upscale exotic dancing venue called Eden. She's somebody who believes in giving back to the community, and she also has dreams of making it big in a place called America. Now, for a moment of transparency, I gotta say that I was a little skeptical about watching All the Queen's Men at first. After all, it was a show that promotes itself as the ladies' answer to the other show called P-Valley. And I could think of a million better things to do with my time than watch a group of guys get naked while women lost their minds. But in taking a chance on the show, I was pleasantly surprised with All the Queen's Men. For one, the acting is surprisingly good, especially with Eva Marcille carrying the show. Second, it's extremely ironic that a show that features male strippers has more naked women than P-Valley does. And lastly, the storytelling is so over the top for the show that it keeps the viewers wanting to see more. But when I take a deeper look into the storytelling, I gotta say that I'm not a fan of how Madam is able to kill cops, judges, rival gang members, and even drug addicts in broad daylight with impunity. And apparently, if somebody crosses Madam, there's an automatic death sentence. Steal Madam's money? Death sentence. Kidnap her nephew? Death sentence. Now, I've lost count of the amount of people that Madam has directly killed or ordered a hit out on, but in seasons 1 and 2, I'm willing to wager that the number of casualties easily exceeds 50 people. One could argue that Madam has killed more people than alcohol and tobacco combined. And this would be acceptable if Madam was a character on the Starz TV show Power, or if she had superpowers like the characters on the Amazon TV show The Boys. But that's not the case, and All the Queen's Men is a show that exists in the same cinematic universe as Tyler Perry's Sisters, which is a show that is very much grounded in reality. Now, I know that this is an unpopular opinion, but I would like to see Madam face some level of danger, or face off against an enemy that could take her down a peg or two. I initially thought that Lotus would be the person to do it, but Madam escaped her henchmen with ease, and Madam had Lotus kidnapped despite receiving several warnings that Lotus was untouchable, and that Madam would have to contend with her army. I guess for viewers like me, I would like for the writing for All the Queen's Men to be less predictable. As it stands, Madam has 4 dancers who have been involved in the deaths of several people on the show. She has 2 associates who have committed countless murders and felonies, but Madam finds a way to keep her people and herself from facing prosecution. And Madam also has a father who she cares for deeply and who her enemies have neglected to use as leverage in an effort to get Madam to change her ways. I guess what I'm trying to say is that for me to start taking the show more seriously, Madam has to face some serious consequences for her actions and the actions of her inner circle. That is, unless the show just wants me to focus on the drama and the nudity. But that's just my unpopular opinion, and I would like to hear from all of you on this. Do you think that Madam needs to be humbled, or are you perfectly fine with how she's able to kill people and get away with it? Feel free to leave all comments below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to respond to everybody. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.